I got a home decor haul coming up after this. Most of the stuff is from IKEA and thrifted. I really lucked out at the thrift store recently. Also, some random. I've been getting rugs. Maybe we'll start with that because I bought these a few. I found these ones at the dollar store, and I like to have a rug at my bed at night, just to brush off my feet before I hop into bed. So that's kind of where that came from. But I've always been, if you have great floors, I don't want to cover them up at all. And I think it has more to do with bigger spaces, but I always have so much stuff around. Also, I need to access stuff under my bed. Anyway, I don't like rugs really. I love having everything bare and minimalist. It never happens though with me because I have way too much stuff. Where I found these rugs at the dollar store and they're my jam, and I have been looking for bath mat replacements, and I thought I could use these as bath mats, and maybe I still can. I need two bath mats because my bathroom is kind of big. I need one for when you open up the shower and then one under the sink. So I usually do, if I could find a runner. Anyway, I was looking for natural cotton. And do you know how hard it is to find natural cotton? It is. And I want to find it cheap. I'm inexpensive. But you can always find really great inexpensive mats, but then they always have this print put on them. If the company would have just stopped putting the print on them. Anyway, I found two more rugs. There was this store that opened up in the mall, and it was like some kind of, I would say, maybe it was an Indian import home store. They had stuff from everywhere, but they had these really nice rugs, which was exactly what I was looking for. So I've been using these. Now, they initially repelled the water from the shower when I put them down just to test them before I washed them, but they are more absorbent now that I wash them. One of them stains kind of when it gets wet. I don't know. I don't know if it's just a little bit of color that's in them. I'm going to have to wash them again and again. But holy, I'm so far into this and I haven't even went on to IKEA. So I went to IKEA to get an air filter because there's smoking going on downstairs, and I always smell it coming up. And also, they like to use room things, sprays, and I don't even know what they're called because I would never even dream of using them. Room fresheners and toxic. It just smells horrible. So I think there's also a vent here that I think that maybe the stuff's coming up through. So I covered that up with cardboard. I'm always too hot anyway. So even in the wintertime, it's better that I don't have as much heat coming into the room anyway. That might solve the problem. With the filter, it's really dusty always too, so maybe it's all a win-win situation. And IKEA has this coolest air filter ever. It looks really nice, and I don't know if it fits into my pioneer aesthetic. I think I'm going to do a video that is called Pioneer things at IKEA, my pioneer style found at IKEA, because I noticed that there was a lot and I took some pictures, and maybe I will do that video. Let's keep on going. Another rug. So this is the $15 rug. I don't know how much it would make it in the States then. Probably be $10. It's really nice, and I think I'm going to put it at the foot of my bed here. And maybe having a rug isn't so bad. I've been trying to vacuum more often, and that kind of works for me. So, I mean, scoop up the rug, shake it outside, throw it in the washing machine. Hopefully I can do that. I think I read that I could. And yeah, and I want to sit. I like sitting on the floor here. It's good to do videos and stuff. Sorry, my lighting's not the best today. When I went in, I saw these pillowcases. Now I have the large size of these, and I don't think I knew that the smaller ones existed. And I was going to come on here and make pillowcases and show you how easy it is for a man to use a sewing machine, because it kind of is just like cutting wood on a table saw, really easy. And I've always been able to do it, and I don't understand how some people can't use a sewing machine. I've always heard lots of people say that they can't do that. It's a common occurrence. Anyway, these, I saw them for $13. Yeah, I think they were $13, $12.99, and it's probably more worth my while to get these pillowcases than to sew altogether. They were on clearance. I went downstairs. They didn't have any in stock. They were not only in clearance, they were discontinued. This color, I think they still have the blue, but I want all natural cotton. And they also have linen in them, and again, I'm a naturalist. I love linen and cotton things. All of my sheets on my bed are linen and cotton all the time. And yeah, so way cheaper than making them. I got two for the price of one. Basically, I took them off of, when they weren't downstairs, I went upstairs to the showroom again, took them off the pillows. I asked the lady downstairs what I should do, and she said I should go upstairs and ask them, and I did, and they gave them to me, and, well, they made me pay. They made me take them to the as-is sections. I had to wait for these things to happen. I found these two towels. Now, I bought these as outfits. They're thinner towels. They were $2.50, and they're long and short, and I won't necessarily... Are you like me? Do you like a really thick plush towel for the wintertime? You know, because you get out and it's a little bit cold, but in the summertime you want a light towel, and sometimes I don't even use... Most of the time I don't even use a towel in the summertime, and just let myself dry off, especially if it's really hot, because it cools you down. Anyway, I bought these. I bought two to test, but I thought $2.50 each. I can't go wrong with that. So they're outfits. They're outfits for me to wear around the house in the daytime. I think it's going to work out really well for me. Should I wait for people being really noisy outside? This I bought as a project. I'm going to put toys in. It was $5. You know, you go to IKEA and you think you aren't going to buy stuff, but then it just all accumulates. And I don't regret this one, because I think it'll be a fun project, and maybe a video on maybe my toy channel, maybe on this channel. But I think it's a shadow box, and I'm going to put two action figures inside, and I think it'll look really cool as a display. However, it's probably not cool that I'm having accessories, because I already have... Do you see up there? There's way too much on there. I mean, the fan is making... I need the fan in the summertime, and I put it over there because I wanted to blow smoke out the window. A mirror. I shouldn't have bought this, but it was so Pioneer Village. It reminded me so much of turn of the century. A little mirror that would be... It comes with a chain on it, and it would be hanging on... that's the name of it, if you're wondering. And it was marked down to $3. It was on clearance again. This was also on clearance. And my house is all white and black with black highlights. So, come on. I thought that this would look really nice on my bed. The rule that I live by is that every single item that you have, if it's a piece of art, then your place can never be messy. I went back the next day, so this is out of 2 days, because I needed... The hose broke on my shower head, and it's really hard to get an inexpensive one, and I'm just going to do this because I want to find the perfect shower head, and that it will just be a temporary solution, and it was the cheapest one you can get. I don't know if I showed you this. This is from Amazon, and this is from Amazon. I just installed this today. I don't know if it's going to... It looks kind of bad. It doesn't look like a Pioneer fixture, but it looks better than what I had there. Underneath, the person who painted in there, you can see the little the shape of the old fixture, because it was larger than this one, and they painted it. But I'd rather wabi-sabi that than have the 80s fixture that was up there. And then this looks really stark, but I have an idea, and I think I'm going to get those little screw-in plugs, and I think I'm going to set up these things, which I had in my basement. Now, it's funny because I took out gold fixtures, and I'm putting in brass ones, and everything in there is chrome, but These match the wood. I have oak. Everything in there is oak and chrome, and these match the oak, and I think I'm going to hang these on both sides. I had these for years, and they were sitting in a bin in my basement, and I loved them, and I bought them at a thrift store. I should have saved this for the thrift segue, but yeah, this could have been a great segue. I could have went from IKEA to Amazon, but I still have more IKEA. So these boxes were on clearance for $3.99, and there's 2 boxes in each, and little boxes, especially metal, these look turn of the century. They look pioneer, and there are smaller ones inside, and I bought 3 of them, so I would have 6 boxes. You always need, for my minimalist journey, you always need storage to put different stuff in, so it's going to work out. When I'm organizing this unit over here, which I don't know if you can see, but yeah, there's all kinds of different things on there, but hopefully it'll work out well for me. Okay. I was looking for a candlestick like this because I have one battery-powered waxy candle. It's really nice. You can see it right there. It glows. It's battery-powered, but it's all covered in wax, and it looks really cool. But I have it in a olive oil bottle right now. All of this stuff I'm going to get into more detail in future videos, I promise. But it was marked down, it was $3, and I was looking for, it matches my room with all of the wrought iron that I have in here, which is an unusual angle, but I don't know. But believe me, there's all kinds of wrought iron and black metal in my room. Okay, that's cool. Okay, and that is the extent of IKEA. Let's move on to the thrift stuff that I got. So there's a really sad thing. There's 3 bowls, a set of 3 bowls. They were all nested in each other. Of course, I'm on my bicycle. So when I bike home, I didn't put paper in between them. I will always, forever, always put paper in between. But when I got home, the bottom had come out. So I think they were juggling like this. If I would have even put them upside down, I think everything would have been okay. They're just such thick china. And I don't know if these really are that old, but they're definitely pioneer style. The thing is, I have a set of 2 that are those exact size. So the whole point was to have 3 matching bowls that, and they were $15. It's not like they were inexpensive or anything, or were super inexpensive. So I paid $15 for these 2. I mean, they're still nice. This tray I paid $13 for. It's huge, and I like this. And this is a plate for me to eat on, basically. And I wanted one of these for so long, but you can never find one that was the right design. So I want it to be nice, but I want it to be slightly masculine, and that's the hard, thick whiteness of it. Now, it's definitely from Europe, so that's cool, from one of the British Isles. I can't read right now, but cool, awesome. And I think there's like wheat on it or something. So yeah, frilly, but not too frilly, just pioneer village enough, and it's huge. I don't know how you can tell. Anyway, I've been waiting to get the perfect tray forever, and this is the perfect antique tray. I would have, how you have a bedpan and the pitcher for the wash basin? I would totally have that on top of my dresser, and only that in my perfect scenario situation. So that's kind of like the reminiscent of that. I will eat on that. I will use that as my tray. I don't know where I'm going to keep it, but better than the trays that I am using currently. And then cutlery. How much did I pay? $6.99. And when I looked at it, I thought it was a little too 80s, and I don't have the right cutlery. I have some from the Fairmont, which is my favorite hotel, but I don't know. And they're redoing their hotels more and more, so they're not so old anymore. They make them more modern. So I don't love them as much as the castles that I used to love, that they used to look like. But yeah, I had used some of those, and I have one knife, I think that's older, but it's cool that it has the Fairmont logo on it. But the spoon got me. The spoon looks really old. I'm going to polish these up. I think vinegar, there's just vinegar work. So old silverware. See, the pattern is kind of, it looks old enough, and they're a nice weight, and they're definitely sterling silver, or I don't know, even if they're silver plated, I don't care. They look antique, and that's good enough for me. And they're heavy, and they're rich, and they look like something I would be eating with in an old castle. So totally happy with that stuff. I'm considering gluing this. I might just throw it out. Wabi-sabi is all about cracked stuff. It has nothing written on the bottom, but it still looks old. So I don't know. I can't see if it's actually old, but they're nice. And I've been going way too long. Okay, dollar store. I don't know if this is for a toy diorama or what. Anyway, I just have it. This is kind of the beauty section. Oh no, these. Every door frame and every window has these hanging on them. I use them as clotheslines. I use them for backdrops and stuff like this. So they're supposed to be to hang plants on your garden, but I hang. I don't know if you can see. Oh yeah, you can see I'm hanging the clothesline on that one. And see two above that door, and then all my other windows have the two above it. But these two doors only have one. I mean, I don't know if I'm going to use it or not, but I thought I might as well just symmetrical them and put them on. And I do find them useful. I do hang like my hat with that, or some cables that are in the way, or yeah, I can hang things out of the way. So I do find them useful. So I'm just going to make everything match and put these two up. Oh yeah, I also hang the lanterns on those too. They were inexpensive. They're only $1.25. Wrought iron. Pioneer again. It looks super Pioneer. Fake wedding rings. This one's working out really well for me. I had the wrong size initially, but then I realized that I am a size medium, I believe, and the gold one's good and the silver one's good. But right now, unfortunately, that's something that I wanted to say in my bathroom. I would do all gold brass fixtures in my bathroom. I mean, if I had the money to change all of the fixtures and everything. One day, if I ever in a predicament where I am renovating a bathroom, I'll make all brass fixtures and everything, because I'd rather it be brass than silver. But considering the existing faucets and everything are already chrome, I went with that look. I bought some Dr. Bronner's Castile soap, which is good. Lavender is my favorite scent. I bought some castor oil because I'm going to do an experiment. Baking soda I brush my teeth with, so it's great to have that. But also, if you use castor oil and baking soda and you put it on moles, apparently you can make moles go away. Now, I have a few. I have a lot of moles, but I'm going to test it. There's actually one right here that's really big. That I don't know. It's a cool experiment. I heard that it would do it, and I want to try it. I'm going to try it. And these glasses, I really like these glasses, Buddy Holly style, from the dollar store. The reason I have to buy so many is because I'm so clumsy. I drop them and I lose them, and I step on them and I sit on them. And it's nice to have a pair of reading glasses all around your place, and I don't mind these lying around. This one style, whenever I find them, I buy them. And they're just the thickest frame you can get. And I love how they look. And they look nice laying around the house. It doesn't matter where they are. And that's everything. I hope you like this. I hope if you want to see, let me know which parts of the renovations you want to see. I do have to take you into the bathroom and show you how that's coming along. But now that I have to find new hooks to put these up, because now I have to find really nice hooks that are going to go into the ceiling or wall. So I'm going to have to, I guess it's the ceiling, that I have to hang these, and then I have to find, and that's all. I know that it's hard to find nice wrought iron hooks. Maybe I can use these and hang them. Oh, that would work. If I put these in the ceiling, it totally would work. Oh, yeah. So I might need to get more of these. I better do that fast before the garden centers are all gone. Okay, like, comment, share, and subscribe. I love you guys so much. I'm all sweaty. I hope the lighting was good enough. Love you.